Okay, so we're gonna do a radial design, which means it's gonna be in a circle, symmetrical, lovely, all those art terms, with the Day of the Dead skulls. So here's an example of one that got finished. This is kind of gonna show you how you are going to do it. It's a lot of tracing. So I'm gonna start with my square paper. I'm gonna fold it in half. I'm gonna fold it in half so I have a small square, and then I'm gonna fold it into a triangle. So that when I open it up, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different designs. Right now we're just gonna focus on the design in one square. So I'll kind of lightly outline it in a pencil. So in that square, that shape, I'm going to do my skull. Since we are looking at Day of the Dead, you are more than welcome to Google Day of the Dead skulls. Essentially, to make your skull, you want to have a circle and then the letter U underneath it. We're using copy paper, so it's really thin, so you want to draw lightly so it's easier to erase. So then I'm just going to work on my design. You don't want to do it too small because you are going to have to outline everything that you're going to do. But you still want to have enough designs to make it interesting. I tend to do a lot of flowers when I do my Day of the Dead design. But you can look, again, look online for all sorts of different images that you can already do. Then I'm going to put a design. I'm going to totally design this space. So however you want to have that space done is up to you. So once I get that one, then you are going to use your Sharpie. I'm gonna cheat because I've got both a thick and a thin one right here. My skull is my biggest thing that I really want to pop out. So I'm gonna do the outside of my skull in a fat Sharpie, and then I'm gonna do these designs in a regular Sharpie. And you can do your whole thing in a regular Sharpie if you want to. But I'm gonna switch over to the skinnier one as I do my skull. I want my eyes to stick out a little bit more, so I am gonna come back with a fatter Sharpie, and I think I'm gonna do my facial features in a fat Sharpie so they show up a little bit more, and then everything else in a skinny Sharpie. Now, you've got to be careful. I actually want to go back and add so many more designs, but that will be tricky. Then you're just going to start to trace them all. So I turned my paper over and you can kind of see it from the other side, and I'm going to trace. If you are having a hard time and you don't see it very well, you can take it up to a window. So again, I'm gonna do all of my big parts. In a regular Sharpie. And then do my other parts in this. Kind of cheating a little bit there. And you're just going to keep turning it over and tracing your designs until you have it all done. So then once I get to here, I'm going to fold it diagonally, and that way I can see these. So when I'm all done, I have my big picture. I can see where I needed to go back and add, because in some places it was kind of hard to see. To finish our symmetrical skulls, we are going to want to use colored pencils. Each space should be colored the same. As you finish coloring all of your skulls, you can do a background. I chose to do mine in a gradient yellows to oranges. That is up to you. Very last step, we are going to mount it on a piece of paper and put a little glitter accent in each corner.